The WNBA has seen rivalries before, but nothing like this. Because right now, the Chicago Sky are facing an internal meltdown, so explosive, it could rip the entire franchise apart. And at the center of it all, Angel Reese, yes, the rookie sensation, the self-proclaimed Bayou Barbie, the player everyone either worships or despises. She's gone from being the future of Chicago to the spark of a scandal so toxic, it has teammates furious, coaches panicking, and fans questioning whether the Sky will even survive the fallout. Sources are calling this the biggest betrayal the WNBA has ever seen. Leaked messages suggest Reese isn't just unhappy, she's plotting her escape. Players whisper about secret team meetings, explosive confrontations, and ultimatums that sound more like war than basketball. And here's the twist: this feud isn't just about basketball. It's personal. It's about loyalty, power, and respect. And when Angel Reese finally spoke out, she didn't just criticize her team, she destroyed them. But why? What really happened behind the scenes? And how could one rookie ignite a feud so dangerous it could change the future of the WNBA forever? Stay with me because what you're about to hear will leave you shocked. Suspenseful pause. This is Angel Reese versus Chicago Sky, the feud that could change the WNBA. To understand how this feud exploded, we need to rewind back to when Angel Reese first stepped into the WNBA spotlight. Fresh off her championship run with LSU, Angel was hailed as the next big thing. Charismatic, confident, unapologetic. She wasn't just a player, she was a cultural force. Her rivalries with Caitlin Clark had already made national headlines. She was marketable, magnetic, and the Chicago Sky believed she was the piece that could revive their struggling franchise. But they underestimated her fire. From day one, insiders whispered that Angel wasn't content being just another rookie. She wanted leadership. She wanted power. And most of all, she wanted respect. At first, it seemed like a match made in heaven. Reese brought energy, rebounding dominance, and a level of attention the Sky hadn't seen in years. Jerseys sold out. Ticket sales skyrocketed. The WNBA finally had a rookie that could fill arenas. But then the cracks began to show. Teammates complained that Reese was too vocal in the locker room. She wasn't afraid to call out veterans, question the coaching staff, or demand changes. One insider claimed she walked into practice one day, pointed at the roster sheet, and said, "Half of these names won't matter in a year." That boldness may have worked at LSU, but in the WNBA, with seasoned vets, it rubbed people the wrong way. And then came the Chicago Tribune interview, the interview that would light the fuse. Reese didn't hold back. She flat out said she wouldn't settle for mediocrity, that the Sky needed to bring in the best of the best, and if they didn't, she would leave. But that wasn't all. According to reports, she went further, suggesting injured veterans couldn't be trusted, hinting that only 2 players were untouchable, dismissing her own teammates as not enough. It wasn't just honesty, it was nuclear suddenly. The Sky weren't just dealing with a frustrated rookie, they were dealing with a full-blown power struggle. And when her teammates read those quotes, the locker room erupted. What followed was the first real sign that this feud was spiraling out of control. Cliffhanger tone. Because if you think Angel's comments were shocking, wait until you hear how her teammates fought back. The fallout was immediate. Reports surfaced that within hours of the article dropping, Chicago players demanded a team meeting. And at that meeting, sources say it wasn't just tense, it was explosive. One insider described it like this: you could cut the air with a knife. Players were shouting, pointing fingers. It felt less like a basketball team, and more like a courtroom trial. At the center of the storm sat Angel Reese, unapologetic.com. Some say, even smirking as teammates confronted her. One veteran reportedly stood up and shouted, "You don't get to walk in here after one season and act like you run this team." But Reese didn't back down. She shot back with a chilling response: "I'm not here to play with losers. Either we get better, or I'm gone." The room went silent. Imagine hearing that from your rookie. The same rookie the franchise had marketed as its savior, the same rookie fans were told to believe in. But here's the first twist: as the confrontation unfolded, a leaked group chat message hit social media. Screenshots allegedly from within the team showed players blasting Reese for her comments. One line read, "She doesn't want teammates, she wants pawns." Fans went wild. The screenshots trended for hours, and though the Sky quickly called them fake, the damage was done. The narrative was set. Reese wasn't just a rookie anymore. She was a diva, a disruptor, a player willing to burn bridges if it meant getting what she wanted. And then came the shocker. That very night, a fake insider leak claimed Angel Reese had already been in talks with another team, the Dallas Wings. Not just talks, secret meetings, think about that. While Chicago was melting down, their star rookie was allegedly planning her escape. The betrayal felt massive. Fans flooded social media with fury. Teammates felt blindsided. Coaches were panicking. But what Angel did next turned this feud from bad to catastrophic. Dramatic pause, because just when everyone thought it couldn't get worse, Angel dropped a statement that would shatter the WNBA. The next day, Angel Reese faced the media. And instead of apologizing, she doubled down. Standing tall, cameras flashing, she said, "I won't apologize for wanting to win. If that makes me the villain, so be it." The internet exploded. Clips of her interview went viral. Fans split down the middle, some praising her for demanding greatness, others calling her selfish, toxic, and ungrateful. But then came the shocking reveal. According to a leaked report from Front Office Sports, several franchises had already been warned about Angel's behavioral issues. Executives allegedly said they would weigh her talent against the chaos she brings. Suddenly, this wasn't just about Chicago, this was about Angel Reese's entire future. And as the news spread, so did the drama. Fake Twitter threads popped up, claiming Reese had secretly unfollowed multiple teammates on Instagram. One thread alleged she blocked a veteran guard after the locker room blow-up. Another suggested she was liking posts from Dallas Wings players. The theories multiplied. Was Reese sabotaging the Sky from the inside? Was she building a super team somewhere else? And then came the most shocking twist yet. A leaked audio clip hit the internet, allegedly from inside the Chicago locker room. The muffled recording captured a voice, believed to be Reese's, saying, "If they don't fix this team, I'll force my way out." Period. Fans couldn't believe it. Some said it was fake. Others swore it was real. But by then it didn't matter. The damage was irreversible. The feud had escalated beyond repair, and with every passing day, the tension grew. Chicago fans began booing during games. Opposing teams mocked the Sky on social media. The WNBA itself was being dragged into the drama. But just when everyone thought the scandal had peaked, a jaw-dropping revelation would send shockwaves through the entire league. Cliffhanger tone, because the next leak didn't just involve Angel Reese's team, it involved her personal life. The fallout was unlike anything the WNBA had ever seen. Sports talk shows dedicated entire segments to the feud. Analysts compared it to NBA-level drama. Headlines screamed, "Is Angel Reese uncoachable?" Fans on Twitter went to war. One viral tweet read, "Angel Reese is the future. If the Sky can't handle her, that's THEIR problem." Another shot back, "Future. She's toxic. No team wins with a cancer in the locker room." Celebrities even chimed in. A rapper known to be close to Reese tweeted, "They scared of her shine. She too real for them." Meanwhile, a retired WNBA legend blasted her, writing, "Respect is earned, not demanded." The division was brutal. Even within Chicago, fans were split. Some showed up to games wearing Reese jerseys and chanting her name. Others booed her during introductions. And the media. They couldn't get enough. Every headline, every clip, every rumor only fueled the fire. But here's where it got worse. Insiders claimed the feud had reached the front office. Management was reportedly debating whether to back Reese as the future, or trade her before things got uglier. One source said, bluntly, "It's Angel or the team. They can't have both." And that's when the unthinkable happened. Suspenseful pause, a final twist emerged. One so shocking, it could change not just Chicago, but the entire WNBA. Just when it seemed the drama had reached its boiling point, another bombshell dropped. A leaked memo allegedly from within the WNBA office hinted that Angel Reese had been in secret talks, not just with Dallas, but with a major shoe company to headline a super team rebrand. Yes, you heard that right. Reese wasn't just thinking about leaving. She was plotting a power move that could reshape the entire league. The memo claimed Reese envisioned herself as the face of a new WNBA era. She wanted endorsements, control over roster building, and the chance to team up with her college friends to form a dynasty. If true, it meant Reese's feud with Chicago wasn't just a feud, it was a declaration of war. Fans were stunned. Could a rookie really wield this much power? Could she force her way into building the first WNBA super team? And then, the biggest cliffhanger yet. Insiders leaked that Reese had given Chicago an ultimatum: fix the roster in 30 days. Or I'm gone. 30 days. That's all the time Chicago Sky has to save their team. If they fail, Angel Reese could walk a chain reaction that changes the WNBA forever. But here's the question: is she bluffing? Or is this the beginning of a revolution? Pause, intense tone, one thing's certain. This feud is far from over. So now, the question isn't just what happens next, it's whose side are you on? Do you stand with Angel Reese, the unapologetic star who refuses to accept mediocrity, the player willing to risk it all for greatness? Or, do you stand with the Chicago Sky, their team blindsided, betrayed, and fighting to hold their locker room together? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. I want to know, do you see Angel Reese as a hero or a villain? Because this isn't just basketball anymore. This is bigger. This is about loyalty, about ambition, about the future of the WNBA itself. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Sources are already whispering about secret meetings, more leaked messages, and a possible blockbuster trade that could shake the league to its core. So smash that like button if you're ready for part 2. Subscribe if you want every shocking update the moment it drops. And turn on those notifications, because in this feud, anything can happen. And you don't want to be the last to know. This is the story that could rewrite the WNBA forever. And it's only just beginning. Dramatic pause: Angel Reese versus Chicago Sky. Who will win? Stay tuned.